make sure that industry ni benyini no de bia e bedi nkomo pa. Arnold Asamoah Baidoo ana pay mema wache.
Ana bibia wo there.
Oh, nyame do me bia kama pa.
Mesho, I like your monologue no back there to was.
Yo Matisina.
Yeah, to was because Charlie so for no more many like the affected people what I say. You know, yeah, they saying lovers of Lumba. You are the other side. Your feeling for Lumba cannot be compared to the direct family. What I say. You know, saying which in the make commentary, I say careful kaka. Because you and I were not as close as the sister no were to Lumba. You understand? You were not as close as Akusa say why not do. You know, when we are making commentary, we say I think say respectfully and I say yes it was.
Until am I careful and pay no. Until am I careful no.
But yeah, but you okay Ojani say I think say you are going to
Arnold, but you him. Ebusia muna entomago fin muna munsi wa bontinyo.
Yeah, but and outrageous. I mean, over the world, you know, high profile people, very popular people who are never be seen, no issue which it is Zumba will not is not the first, will not be the first, will not be the last. What I say. So be an ordinary person in a car or you know now has actually the argument to us like I support you 100%. This is a direct family member, this is a sister to the will. You know, you and I are not in your shoes. I mean, you could sit back and pass commentary back. The moment they only treat say, yeah, and to a boss because Charlie, and to water. What I say. Me papa feel like so Nancy also give him.
Yeah, no crap.
So me no know you how it feels. You answer for people like you lose your papa in the space of few months. You knew how it feels.
No crap.
So between Shana or no him their corner. Based on the own needs, on the pass commentary and say certain things that, hey, Yakaka. It's a message, especially for you, Papa, who see Papa and Rich here. Expensive, obey.
And Crepa, Miss Emma Panche, me, and Indian Crepa, Miss Emma Panche. Nemo, a bush need or not say, oh, I believe when we ask Mr. Pono.
No, message, the Lumba. But when it comes to the Econodia, you're careful in the way we make our stand. I understand how you are feeling. Because in but still you're careful in your pronouncement. We can make the declarations without maligning anybody. So when you're the same way and all that stuff. Because easy more what I say. Yeah, but your fans can see how you are feeling. So you can imagine more your direct relations to study Lumba. So you about
Ayo, Mate, Arnold, waka Mate. Mate pa, my name in some way now that Lumba can was on you Montino. Dina. I don't know how very cinema. Senior, and a pay dear, young commodie pa, young commodie. Now, young starting fee the aspect of Shatta Fest. As I mentioned, until wow, personal commentary. While it's there, wow, ni papa, yeah, best friends, pa, when that's remote. While your best friend, pa, now, you mentioned until commenting, yeah, you share the aspect of the event itself. Who is saying, in your view, no event in the same?
First of all, MTN Momo Fest, because you may get your money, over the period, we are always pleading for corporate support. And for MTN Momo Fest to believe in the industry, believe in Shatta Wale, and to say, okay, the resources, special event, I think they say about my for some idea. And event planners, event promoters normally Shatta Fest, that's Shatta House. Almost on my idea. I mean, they are professionals, so be a competitor, so in Shatta Wale and Shatta in a good relationship. But I'm not be a business level. I mean, and they also believe in the Shatta Wale brand and in the influence and in the reach. It is for them to also accept, say, okay, we'll collaborate with Shatta Wale. So it's a bomb of us. And then the artists, Onua Kasana, so they say a bomb of us. Now, what I saw, they said, it's been a while, Shatta Wale here, Onua Kasana itself produce
Yeah.
I said, what my fans know I thirsty and hungry for. If you say,
okay.
You see, I was not surprised that fans across the capital. I mean, you saw the motorbikes coming from all the way from Kaswa and Israel. Because on time, yet on one issue, the last time I was a stadium there, not the year 360.
Yeah.
Yes, and now because I saw another stadium concert and the Stoneboy there issues.
Issue and
so fans know I come out check when it comes to a Shatta Wale concert, and of course, and you Kahuna and Ma every SM fan from Luke and Cranny Biano made it an effort to be there, and again. Days and then months leading to concerts, and so now it was Shatta Wale from Yoko to Bias Cartel and all that stuff. So it was a build up to the main event.
Okay.
You know, every element piano was positive leading to the main event, and of course, in numbers, and I felt that it was one of the best events I in the last couple of years, and to go in history as one of the events. Generating a lot of numbers, and so big ups to Shatta Wale and the SMT.
What I say, maybe I don't know command, but I say,
may drive it to Fachami.
Because I say it took us a new check a crack.
Fachami may drive into
okay.
Let me put that on loudspeaker in second.
Okay. I know you shared the aspect of the crowd that buy. Crowd came in their numbers. To say, almost share that event when we are going to support our king. Almost share that point. Estimated crowd based on data, it's over 600,000 people nearby. In your view, no share the estimation nearby. Now, in your view, no, now it was saying.
We see, Nana. It's been a couple of weeks we are concerts or festival or whichever way you want to brand it. But numbers are conflicting. Numbers, although you know on the face value, we saw it was a mammoth crowd. But then when it comes to the actual numbers, we've been having conflicting numbers. If you said 500,000, if you said 673, if you said baby, and you have conflicting figures because number one, it wasn't a ticketed event.
Okay.
And so usually in a ticketed event, you could hazard a guess or even come out with the empirical evidence, say number of tickets seen it or a number of tickets complimentary now. So you could actually have the numbers. Number two, any kind of auditorium. So for example, conference center, we know capacity and conference center EFA. Because we also say chairs crown and that's a grand arena. You need the capacity. It is we say the extra chairs crown we know. You know how much it will cost.
Yeah.
We will know the figures. So, but we know because a year open arena, and you cannot even quantify the actual numbers. And the also you said that any event statisticians in Ghana, especially when it comes to outdoor events, are any ticketed.
Yeah.
It will be very difficult for anybody to actually quantify the numbers because guess what? They are your head count. Ubia on your head count, so A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody did a head count.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for anybody to come out with an empirical number and say numbers show up in here because Ubia on your head count. Nobody did a head count.
Okay.
It's looking as if there will be more modern numbers, but okay, so Independence Square no, a bit take it so they say. You call Osu street so be a guesswork. And so in as much as we know say numbers were strong, no, I'm struggling to believe numbers are urban because Obiano the actual numbers. And I don't blame anybody because of reasons I'm signing. But based on what we saw, I think it has to be one of the biggest audience ever in an open arena event.
Okay. And you know, in your estimation, you say, who do you need bubua? Or they are obia in the figures about Arnold society on the figures or the any bubua?
I would be making a mistake seriously. Because between if some person may has idea, I guess I was making a mistake. So let's just leave it at on numbers. Let's just leave it at it was one of the biggest. You understand? If not the biggest, if one of the biggest we've seen in recent times, if not the biggest.
Okay.
But you actually hazard a number. No, I'll be making a blunder.
Oh, okay. I hear you. If it say historically, no, we had over 40 artists are known. Unknown ones in the encounter.
Yeah.
40 artists, known artists, the artists at least our hater bakwana mimi be. Over 40 artists on one stage. What's your take?
Normal. I mean, number one, we say like any birthday. Any birthday under normal circumstance, right? Sankebia normal Shatta Wale concert. 40 would have been too much. What I say. But once any birthday, you know, a lot of artists would want to pass through and show more love and affection for Shatta Wale. It's understandable. And again, it's been a long time, or it's been a while, or such a major concert, and so and it's a free for all. And because of the birthday, you know, some of the artists would want to show love and affection. You cannot turn anybody down.
Yeah, you
cannot turn anybody down. And the level of numbers are a show up. You know, I think they came to party. What I said, they came to party. And you know, a free for all. I'm not sure some Shatta Wale. Not any artist, and then especially when they birthday, you know, I would want to turn down any artist, and also can want a call into the night. I did say at 6-7 can so airborne. You understand? But a standard concert should not, you know, go beyond that. But I don't think that the SM fans they were worried or they how more. It's anything be not so she or not exit stage, you know, the next morning, you know. But standard concert. Artists for me, I think, but it's not a problem because of events, you know, and the meaning. A birthday, it's been a while on my concert. So artists, you know, show appreciation by passing through to do one or two songs. So it's okay. It's okay.
Yansha, the economic aspect of the event, does it mean that the corporate institutions, you know, it's time I saw they have to, you know, take a conscious effort to take a critical look at yen sector and say no and go for almost sector no say yen about try invest here sikabeba and then the yen so say yeah to making sure that the corporate funnel will always invest in our craft.
Okay, but I believe that the corporate people we've been partners for a long time. Anything like MTN Momo Fest event, MTN Momo Fest event too.
Yeah, let's
not forget that.
Yeah,
what I say. So the corporate creative space in there, we've been passionate for years. What I say, and MTN Momo Fest across the regions in they use creatives. It's, you know, say your best share will be a bind because the corporate creative relationship, no, it's been there for a while, and they see is testament say almost supporting, and from Sako Dedi Okoye Kumasi. Supported by corporate. Shatta Wale Dobe Independent Square, supported by corporate. So the corporate for the majority no in substance creative industry in a war.
Okay.
What we should be directing our plea to no Aban. Because what Aban should do no, because the private sector they are doing their bit. Because of a creative budget. Now my 16 MTN for government and I say value. Because the government who you value and obey including in budgetary allocations, obey including in their planning, obey including in maybe or more. Because the government must create an enabling environment for the private entity to support industry. What you say? So the government increases enabling environments now. The whole chain. It means say the corporate entities, because they do not have that enabling environment, they will not support. It is the enabling environment, a key for both the corporate entities and the creative industry. It's a buying attention because say, listen, look at the numbers we are able to generate, even for one event. It is a way in which you value. Now, one need to be a man, then we are in trouble. But they make answer say,
yeah.
if you are buying a say, as for the corporate entity, they understand and they get it. It's a reason my partner is over the years. And that Shatta first contest is a testament. Say we do not have a problem with the corporate entities. Maybe I best say for more. This will tell more of them to come on board and support.
Okay.
But our biggest plea should be going to Aban to create that enabling environment for both the creative industry and the corporate entities to survive.
After event, Shatta made a comment. He said, "Discipline attract corporate sponsorship." Sir, where do we are? Okay, and same way you can. Obibi say, "Dabe and Shatta realizes that you ought to be disciplined to be able to attract these corporate people."
And the first time I who that comment also. No, that been the kind of the first time I who that post, didn't you laugh me? Who be so careful? So now say now your infectious smile and accent.
Wow.
Okay, I know. Into patrol. You first we smile. And I say wherever you are, you're smiling. But see. We need to appreciate the fact that Shatta aiming, both in age and both in the industry. That's what I say.
Yeah, sure.
And so when you say appreciation, I made a mistake because a couple of years ago, in same year, I know we on radio and TV. No, see, my opportunity. I can't end it.
No, David.
It shows growth and maturity.
Yeah.
And so we need to appreciate the fact that he's grown or he's growing because. When we know who person we smart because the Shatta Wale now telling us that discipline air attracted corporate partnership there, then I say about him because that's how it's supposed to be, and it tells you say apart from the growth and maturity, what sound on itself with a team, they are able to, you understand, team not so eboa.
Okay,
and I want to believe say OTA team also you get and we need to pat him on the back for the growth and in the maturity or exhibiting. Because Shatta Wale 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I'm not sure. Say what and say discipline. But now because of growth, maturity in the industry, he's telling us we say it should come from professionals, and clearly he's a professional, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Because you see, corporate entity, no one in ethics or in ethics and ethos. It is about Uncle Branda and then the ethics and I say the corporate mandates anchor. You get
okay.
You need as an artist or as a creative, there's a way you need to carry yourself to attract corporate entities. So when we say who say you need discipline. You need discipline. You need to you need to be professional to actually attract corporate entities here. And of course, I say about same man because a lot of artists look after him. It is for him to actually say this. That's a plus. That's a plus for him, and the future is bright. I mean, if really, as soon as he will stick to it in terms with the actions then the future is bright for Shatta Wale.
Beautiful. What me mo rim enkomo and then me pese me no die no afi ne bebo rim pa. George Quaye e kan sem bi se or GTGA me say be create honorary category ama the artists the likes of Shatta Wale because ebia ono no ni ntiase mo no so say do level bia they shouldn't compete with one or ban or some other ones in the coin. And I think the last week I mean Sami Flex so it didn't come on. Also can the same things the level now Wale brand they do no. And yeah, feel no only be a compete Ghana Music Awards. And George Quaye will make an assertion that young creative and honoring category be a mom. Send a beya and Kwankobane said DBA no dia menga wood young ones in a ebano. Your take on this issue?
I want to believe. I want to understand where they are coming from. Because it's our industry stalwart. I mean, George Quaye in the resume is there for to see. Sami Flex, of course. Or not Juma in industry and Jumodo. But I believe that these two guys are coming from the same place. Maybe they had a power discussion, or I don't know.
Okay.
But you see, I Asamoah almost can me there.
And you there.
In as much as no, me there because of reasoning now more attached to Onua agenda and Asamoah corner. Because now I listen to what you are telling me. Say he believes say Wale and others, and just I mean George was specific, Shatta Wale. The explanation of the others be count. He believes that Shatta Wale, Edum Pepe so be. He don't think that he should mingle with the young ones. I mean, what does that mean? what does that even mean? Because award scheme no a competitive award. The artists no almost no they are in a competitive industry. It's a reason here so almost releasing no more. They clamor for number one spot. They clamor to hit the streaming numbers. That's competition, regardless of how you look at it. It's there's nothing like small boys and the big boys. Yes, on paper we have performed over the years some more in that regard. But when artists release songs and then we are making comparison as to who had the biggest streaming numbers, who hits number one, or who sold the most records, there's nothing like when you're a small boy and when you're a small boy. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. What matters is you release a song, when your streaming numbers say who got down number one for so and so weeks. It doesn't matter who is a small boy, who's a big boy. So, person who claim big boy there, then you should create your own world and operate there. Same way you translate it to the award scheme. It's a competitive award.
Okay.
There's nothing like there's a category for big boys and there's a category for small boys. You see, if you release a song, your audience appeal, a hit song or hit album, you deserve to be in the category. True or false?
Yeah, true.
It doesn't say if you reach a certain crescendo, a certain wavy or carry anymore. Yeah, separate you. No, I am struggling to understand how. You see, if indeed they want to tell me, say Shatta Wale do a certain perpesobia, what he should rather be doing is to cement the authority on the awards.
Okay.
Like win it back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Let us know, say, yeah, we are champion attack. You find the history of Ghana Music Awards. We will say, Shatta Wale has won it 10 times. Artists have been winning 10 times. That tells your pedigree. That shows your strength in the scheme. You should master your entire movement to be voting for you to win it back to back. Like sit on us. Compete and then let us know, say, yeah, you be the orga. But to tell me, sir, we should create an honorary for you when you are still competing. Does that make sense? You are actually competing, you are in the competitive industry, and then there's a competitive scheme. Also, no, you don't want to compete, but you want to be, you sit alone in your. That's not possible. That's not possible. Because even see, unless of course your award scheme be a solely for honors. A couple of years ago, there will be honors.
Yeah.
And no, there's no competition.
Yeah.
Panel no, or academy or board no, whoever is superintending on that awards will look at a certain year and the review and say, okay, this year are not so and so legends.
Okay.
And a honors, a honorary award. But say a competitive award, the best you could get is lifetime achievement award. Lifetime achievement award the brana we be posthumous award. And but Shatta Wale lifetime achievement award there, he's still competing. I struggle to understand where they are coming from. Say he want to me mingle with the song. What does that mean?
And would you say I said she no mama you say ni level no do no any kwan say didn't count but level we do no there I say
what level? What level? Nana tell me what level?
Would you say level no more perceive we do no on do hoye I some it years at the end man.
What level? He is still competing. Yes, he is one of our biggest. He watch your industry man all. Jay-Z is still competing in Grammys. Beyonce is still winning. Beyonce is still winning. Before the legendary producer Quincy Jones, at the age of 80 plus, he was still winning Grammys. What are you telling me? What are you telling me?
And you know, George Quaye more accession no more any dear. Would you say bia?
Oh no, I say in as much as I want to agree, like understand, not agree, like in as much as I want to understand where they are coming from. I think it's a bogus call. I mean, in the context of the Ghana Music Awards, a competitive award, say Yen Katie. I mean, come on, now let's be serious here. Let's be serious. I mean, that's a very bogus call. It's a very bogus call. I mean, so these guys are my friends, my colleagues, and all. But this very call, I mean, come on.
And you know,
I mean, if he really wants to compete, he wants to show the Bob Bray. He should rather cement, like I said, cement the authority. Must have the people to vote for him. No winning no back to back like any property kind of or brand. No, that's okay. My mom is also the others too. You understand? But to tell me, say young Katie is honorary. I mean, then George Quaye. I mean, he's an event person. On Katie an honorary award near funny him. But to say young Katie an honorary for Shatta Wale and a certain group of people in Ghana Music Awards. Come on, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure say you've heard the comments since that comments. I mean, 90% don't even understand what these people are talking about.
And
I mean, no disrespect.
Okay,
no disrespect to anybody, but this very call. Nah.
Oh no, who is that? Because probably they are coming from the same camp. No, now
of course. And I don't blame them for trying to make such a suggestion. I mean, some industry again any team. So anybody can come and make a suggestion. I can understand where they come. In their minds, they feel say, oh, we do a certain level, like he can't compete with the Black Holes, the Kinates, and this. I mean, come on now. Come on. It's a Ghana Music Awards. It's a competitive scheme. There are two things. Either you compete and be in it, or don't compete at all. I mean, he will not be the first, but that's okay. I don't want to involve. I mean, it's fine. That is fine. Now, it takes, and again, you see, George Mackey, another call, so the last of Kwabena and a few other Sako Demo, or relax in competing. If Charterhouse believe, and Nana, let's be fair. Relax. I wasn't touching Koso.
Oh, Ekoso.
We still get the same momentum, we still get the same enthusiasm. Ekoso. It's if Charterhouse as an event people almost believe we say, actually, like a basic no, Charterhouse duty to go to these artists and let them know, say, listen, back like compete, active in the scheme. Because when was the last time an artist because again anything?
Okay.
Once you qualify now. You're nominated. You may not see them actively pushing their artwork and all that, so Montoma, which you've not been seen from some artists. But they do not frown on the fact that you are nominated on the film.
Okay.
Trust me. The last time an artist got a film was Mr. Vinya, that was like 10 to 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Tell would you get artists saying in film? You may not see him or her actively soliciting for votes, but they don't frown on say you are nominated when they've actually worked. What I say. So if Charterhouse believe, we say, like a basic in their approach in pushing, they want to get them involved. There's a way they need to go about it. You understand? But to tell me, say, Obi, if who saw a big boy, he can't mingle with the small. It's a small boy. There's no small boy in the Ghana Music Awards. There's no small boy. What I say? Say, Shatta Wale wants to compete. His team should submit Street Crown. Submit. The part of Artist of the Year conversation. Win all categories. Categories are nominated. We need start cementing your authority on the scheme. What I say? Since 2013, we need Artist of the Year, Dancehall Artist of the Year, and other. He's been in, out. There were some years, Shatta Wale buy into the scheme. He would have won Artist of the Year. By now, we win Artist of the Year like 7 times already.
Okay.
And that is what I believe they should be doing. If you believe, say, you want to get back into the scheme, get your way back into the scheme. You have a big following. You see, and now you see something funny. SM funny, they wish he was in the scheme.
Oh, really?
Of course. Because when he is in the scheme, what does it take? Any vote?
Yeah, a vote. Send it there, a vote.
They will vote for him. So they wish he was in a scheme to win it back to back. Because at the end, a bragging rights. Do you know what the SFS would do with the fact that such a 7-time Artist of the Year TGMA winner? Now, somewhere Cracker said, 3-time winner, no corner on record 2 times. Don't you see the SM people always and say, oh, wow, we 3 times, we 2 times?
Yeah.
So you can imagine if Wale is a 7-time winner or a 5-time winner. So they should refocus. So if they want to come back into the scheme, there's a way to go about it. I mean, that's what me I'll subscribe to. That's what I'll vouch for.
Okay.
A competitive scheme. It is not a TGMA honest. If you really want to cement your authority, get back into the scheme, governance your people to vote for you. Because you had a very good year. And then cement that authority on the scheme. That's what you're supposed to do. But tell me, so you can't mingle with the small boys. No, yo.
Since I know, hopefully, say year and a review. No, while any team now, Jumanti, this time,
of course,
they should be part of it.
Over the years, he's been consistent. And this year has been a very monumental year, and we all see it. We've seen it. And if I make the way to go is to get back into the scheme. There's no small boy, there's no big boy when it comes to the TGMA. Get back into the scheme, and once you get back into the scheme, cement your authority, win it like you are supposed to win it.
What did you say?
Yeah, honestly. Unless then you create a different award, like honest.
Okay.
But to say competitive scheme, you create a separate category, honest. Oh, well.
What did you say this year? We say next year, or to me, a back scheme ni moi. What did you say? Winning artist of the year, no, ain't yet too difficult for him.
It will not. It will not. It will not. Let's not kid ourselves. The numbers are there to show. I mean, we all see what is going on. I mean, so one scheme one and money.
Okay.
The SN4 back Wale was scheme one. It goes to another level. Nobody can deny that fact. I mean, let's go back to the last time on was scheme. 2019. That one is to issue. You remember?
Yeah.
Like Kesina was so high. Say I remember the time about dancehall artists. Yeah, panic camera to anymore. Yeah, panic camera to yeah, panic. Even before we went into the scheme, you saw the competitive nature.
Yeah.
Although he went left, but you see it when he's involved. You see it when the SN people are involved. And that's what it's supposed to be. Away from the violence and the violent talking to Bibiano, that competitive edge now, or they buy into the scheme, that vim, that alacrity, that enthusiasm, we need it.
Okay.
You understand? But so Onimuswa at the end of the course, just like but you can also not deny the fact that it comes with a different feeling. Him and his following, when they are in, it comes to a whole total different feeling. That's what I'm saying. Let's go back to 2019 and see how exciting it was until it went left. And so for me, yes, if he comes in, he stands a good chance of competing in almost every category, and he also stands a good chance of winning. That's what it's supposed to be. So the Family Flex and Co. should rather be looking at how do we get back into the scheme? How do we get back into the scheme and cement our authority on the TGMA? Not what honest. Honest, the NKT is different honest. Who deserve it? But not in the competitive scheme. There's no boy. There's something like I don't want to mingle with small boys. Who is the small boy?
And Omonhwe say, Anna Unjini say a Shatta House should be able to call the management of Wale and say, okay, Charlie, in Komana Muni in the say, but Ebia next year, you percent more back on. Nah.
Well, that's a conversation they can have. That's a conversation they have because a two-way street. I mean, it's a Shatta House. Some of them there are two Shatta House in him. So Shatta House, we need to give them a response. It is our response when we expect them to give them. Say, listen, so be more
okay.
And say that what scheme, say that scheme, let's know. A bad thing, say they create a different category, say honest. I think one day is still competing. It's not if so about Krabi or Tini Baby now or sipping and wine bio. He's still highly competitive.
He's still in the game.
He's still in the game, for crying out loud. He's still in the game. He's still competing. He's still competing for numbers. He's still competing for the number one spot on charts. So what are we talking about here?
Right.
So two-way street, Shatta has said they need the Wale factor in the scheme. Then maybe in their response to Wale, they can say, listen, get back into the scheme.
Okay.
Compete like everybody else. And then win it. You see, I never say he's a Oga. He's a king. Come and rule over the TGM. Come and take the awards home.
Okay. And you know, Sisiano, Yan Sheno from the aspect of say almost say omne Shatta Wale din komo say omo pese Wale company Shaxi sponsor Ghana Music Awards next year. Nti no mo twe nim say omo benya response bi if you mo so omo gitum dia they will be a sponsor. They rather want to be a sponsor than be part of the schema. Shatta will go as a nominee.
Well, and only on be as Shatta Wale management team. Maybe they've sat down and they figure said this is the way they want to go. That's their problem. That's their decision. You understand? And he has support. Me, I believe say I mean that's up to them. Say if they want to support Tata House and their scheme, as a brand, that's okay. That's fine. I mean that's your decision. You think say and I'm kind of two things. Either you want to be part or you don't want to be part.
Okay.
So they are taking the second option. We do not want to be part, but we want to come in as supporter. This one they are talking more business. Say if you come in as he doesn't want to speak as an artist, but now I want to speak as a business person who wants to support a certain project. That's okay. You are taking one option. You are in or you are out. You want to be out and support as a business and support as a brand and come in as a partner. That's okay.
Okay.
But don't tell me say you want to support as a brand, as a supporter, and be given honest and not compete with the people you are claiming to be small boys. There's no small boy in TGMA, senior.
Hey.
This new best new artist of the year if you want. No small boy Gianni baby. Ejumano seriously, it's the work, it's the product. And no product can be classified as small boy. You understand? No product released in the year under review can be classified as a small product. And then based on the category definition, hit song, hit album, audience appeal, blah 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 blah. Once you conform to those metrics, you are in. Regardless of whether no. It's, if they want to do that, well, that's okay.
Okay.
That's their option. They want to come in just like I mentioned about camping. I'm say, okay, I want to support. Fine, but don't tell me say we should create an honest for you in a competitive scheme, and because you don't want to mingle with small boys. That thing that's not on the kind of yo, Charlie.
And they Arnold Asamoah Baidoo ne two best friends, and they the new show biaba. And they Ghana for na eba ye me say amanfo aja tum ni ade
sa
na idea no eba da ben na mu so okay let's
idea no there has been there na me sure say when my discuss gentlemen and gentlemen. So idea no there I will for a while, but they na struggle with time.
Okay. Because
myself Halifax and San Oni Sukusa on your schedule is very tight. Time was our biggest challenge. Planner has been there for years. But one day it's one and say, listen, we are not going any younger. What I said, in our industry, we are not going any younger. And you can say, you don't mind said there was no affected the ability of the three of us to sit and have a conversation and put it out there.
Okay.
It will make a conscious effort to start. But an idea has been created a long time ago. It was just about us finding time, making a conscious effort to say we need to do this and do it right. And in the meantime, myself, Sokri Safo, and Halifax and Sado, and boom. We are out to the new podcast, Gentlemen and Gentlemen. I will discuss all issues varied from the creative industry to politics to social issues. To religion, to sexuality. I mean, every other subject. When men and as a gentleman gather, they will speak about them. That's what we intend to do. But it's not only because as a gentleman and gentleman doesn't mean say you're inviting members. Pass it through. I mean, they invited, your industry friends like yourself, experts to speak on real subjects and all. So, what that may chief when your name will say. Myself and Arnold Asamoah Baidoo, Halifax and Sado, and this Sokri Safo, we are out to the new podcast. I titled Gentlemen and Gentlemen, G&G for short. It's on YouTube now. More subscribe it. Now, share my
amount for and subscribe my na Embrene you say Arnold na so now where there now amount for to be so street news so say Uma mobet may invite Shatta Wale aba ana
definitely. I mean, Wale is a friend to the show.
Okay.
I mean, people forget that Wale is a xylophone.
Okay, yes, I remember.
On this a very good relationship. So he's a friend to the show.
Okay.
He will be on the show. It will be an interesting episode. And he'll be on.
Now the way I'm not more time is here no. Men go because I know the akosa baje Esther TV, kosa baje live.
Yeah.
You hear say I tell to my baby. Me sure say every on time. Momo die.
Oh no, you're right. You're very right. And you see, usually when it comes to podcasts, a consistency. One year consistent over every hard. And so you need to stay consistent because once we create podcast every week, every week, depending on what planning, you need to come out with an episode.
Okay.
You need to come out with an episode. So consistency is key. Until we are taking something into consideration before we actually unveiled it.
Okay.
Otherwise, then there's no point. It's you move in your initiatives are long lasting. And so, but with the podcast industry, you need to stay consistent.
Okay.
The consistency will make you relevant. And so we are very much aware of this challenge, and we intend. With Namia Daruma, Namia Dum, once we get all these favors from Nakopon there, I'm sure we will be able to stay consistent and make this a long-lasting project.
Okay. Nice one.
Support.
Nice one. To Aroma for edini to job him now man from YouTube to see.
Gentlemen and gentlemen.
Nice one.
GNG for short. If you call YouTube, just look out for gentlemen and gentlemen. Just hit the subscribe button, just like it, and then just share.
Nice one. Arnold Asamoah Baidoo and pay the say.
Let me say, Nana. Rebecca say with you.
Me you know swamba.
Oh, Nana say I can't watch them that.
Me said I invite you, but when you number.
No, Michelle. My son is to another cottage.
Yeah, me tell you.
So much may my say with you.
Yeah, Mathias.
May ensure.
Boss, thank you so much. God bless you.
Tell you all the best, Nana.
All right, nice one. So that was Arnold Asamoah Baidoo. And I, you know, and I pay.